This is the last Lockenbox video, people. Hello there. Today we have a Locken bag to look at. This is the last Lockenbox I'm probably going to order for a while, so let's have some fun. This month's Lockenbox is a brand I never heard of. This is the pouch the products come in. It's very cute. Yeah, so here's a little Christmas card from the Lockenbox team, and here is the card we're all looking for. The card with stuff about products. This is the Les Secrets de Lolly. Honestly, the products look cute as hell. This month we get 4 products and a little pouch from organic cotton, which is very cute. The brand has been founded in 2009. It's highly focused on natural ingredients. Its founder has been really connected to the community. It's free of sulfates, silicones, alcohols, mineral oils, and it's supposed to be perfect for textured hair, which is exactly what we need. And it's also labeled with EcoCert Cosmos certificate, which is pretty impressive. Yeah, so the brand sounds really nice. And honestly, like, look at the damn packaging. It's so pretty, so pretty. We have 3 full-size products, which are each 250 milliliters, and they come in tubes, which I like a good tube. And then we have 1 mini in 100 milliliter bottles. Let's see what we're gonna be doing today. First product, Perfect Clean Shampoo. It's a low-poo shampoo, so it's great. It's sulfur-free, it has baobab protein and coconut extract to give you a nice fresh feeling. It should lather, which I like, without drying the hair. It should strengthen it and provide extra hydration. It also promises to add some manageability thanks to the coconut, and it should effectively cleanse the scalp. I love trying out new shampoos, I really do. Because before I started off with the Curly Girl method in a variation, I didn't know that there can be good and bad shampoos, and that some shampoos don't have to fit your hair, and that not all of them are the same. And I had no idea that sulfates don't have to be in a shampoo. So, you know, we all learn. And this looks like a nice shampoo, so I'm very excited to give it a shot. Then we have the Pink Paradise Conditioner. Oh my god, that just sounds amazing. That's the only mini we have. It's supposed to be infused with pink grapefruit, aloe vera, jojoba oil, and sweet almond oil, which is, to be honest, one of my favorites. I kind of find myself going back to products with almond oil in skincare and hair care, actually. And then also provitamin B5. It should nourish the strands without weighting them down, strengthening the hair. Sounds pretty good. I mean, obviously the aloe is going to hydrate the hair a lot. I don't think there's any protein. Yeah, there's no protein in this. So we have a shampoo with protein and hydrating conditioner to kind of, you know, work together and have like a nice balanced routine. So I do like that. And now let's continue with the styling product. So first we have this, the Curl Nectar hair primer. So before you apply your stylers, you should prime the hair, moisturize it, soften the curls. Of course, that's what you do with like a leave-in conditioner, which this is what it's kind of about. It's a moisturizing, vitamin-rich leave-in conditioner that adds bounce and vitality to the hair without weighting it down. So it has aloe vera and honey. Again, honey, something I discovered I really like in my leave-in conditioner. And aloe, you know, great hydration. It should hydrate the hair, counteract frizz. Again, provitamin B5, castor oil, cocoa butter. Okay, so this sounds a little bit heavier than I first thought. I'm kind of curious to see how heavy is this going to be. Okay, so they also recommend that you dilute the product in a little bit of water if you need to, because it can make a big difference, especially for fine hair. Yeah, that's true. Some products work really well when you dilute them a little bit with water because they can be a little bit, you know, too thick, too creamy, too concentrated. And then the last product we have is the And the last product we have is the Boost Curl Gelée. What are you? The Boost Curl Styling Gel. It has 99.2% of natural ingredients, and it's supposed to be super hydrating. My hair is not really that into just hydrating gels, but we'll see. It's water-based, it should hydrate the hair. Again, we have the provitamin B5, which should strengthen and repair the hair. Boost shine, it should have very good slip. Yeah, it sounds good. It's supposed to have very light texture, doesn't weigh down the hair, provides volume and definition. And they say that you should use a generous amount. Okay, so we'll see how thick the curl primer is. If it's not going to be too thick, I'm going to add my own curling cream. Then I'm going to use mousse, one of the mousses I have, probably one with a protein because I want to give this all a fair shot. And then we're gonna use the gel. So there's not much I have to add to this routine. But overall, honestly, these products sound so good. Also, the tubes are recyclable, which I think is great. On the packaging, it says 2C and up curls. So I'm kind of on the edge. Right now my hair is too long, so we're like barely at any curl level. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. These don't seem to be like 100% for wavy fine hair, but I will know more once I use them. So I'll see you in a minute, hopefully with my hair washed. Alright, and here we are with the freshly washed hair. So what are we thinking? I really like that it looks good on both sides. That's a big plus from me. I also like that there is a lot of volume in the hair, which is, you know, partially caused by the techniques that I use during the wash, and also just because I feel like the products were very lightweight. The hair isn't really weighted down, even though right now it's super long and like seriously I hate this length so much, but it looks way better than it did a couple of my last wash days. So I'm quite impressed by these results actually. We can see quite a lot of definition, even though I was raking through a lot of my products. Still, I can see a lot of nice clumps and I have a lot of volume. So I'm pretty happy with this result. As usual, I'm going to talk through all of the products I use and I'm going to show you clips of me using them so you can see yourself how it went. So let's start off with the shampoo. First of all of these products have such nostalgic scents. Like every time I opened one of these tubes, I was like, what is that? What is that? I don't know. And I do not know. The shampoo smells amazing. Actually, all of these smell amazing. Yeah, but oh no, it's leaking. One big downside of it is that it's super runny. It is like a jelly formula. It's like very lightweight, nice, but it's so runny. Like the tube is like the lid right now is full of shampoo. If I open it, it's just gonna spill everywhere. So I have to figure out how to approach that. I'm probably just gonna store it upside down, but smells amazing. It was lathering quite nicely and I only washed once and my scalp feels amazing. So good job. Even though it contains protein, I didn't feel like my hair was, you know, having that kind of protein overload. So I think this is a very nice moisturizing shampoo with a bit of added protein, but super nice. I would highly recommend. Then I continued with the Pink Paradise conditioner. This was so nice. I was trying to not over apply because this should be quite concentrated and I just kind of raked it through. I used my brush to detangle as I always do and then I scrunched it in a little bit. Yeah, my hair felt very nice and moisturized. When I was rinsing it out, it felt so beautifully smooth and it smells like grapefruit and I love it. So yeah, I'm kind of sad that this one is the one that is the small size because I feel like I would really like this conditioner a lot. But yeah, as for the wash face, I like both of these products a lot and I think that it's a good hydrating conditioner and a good shampoo. Now let's get to the good stuff. So I just added a styling serum instead of like my curling cream and also a foam to the routine. So it's like, you know, complete. First thing in my like styling routine, I use the Curl Nectar hair primer. This is super nice, but it's also very thick. I feel like normally this would be like my second product because I like to use like a more lightweight leave-in and then a curling cream. This time I did it a little bit the opposite way. So I first used this, which is like a super thick and potent creamy primer. And then I used like a styling serum that's a little bit more lightweight. It worked really nicely. It's super moisturizing. My hair felt beautifully after applying it. I did rake it through, which is one of the reasons why my hair is looking so voluminous. It's a thick hair primer. I totally agree with the fact that you should dilute it down with some water if your hair gets easily weighted down. My hair was pretty thirsty, so I was just kind of going with it. I applied it. I tried to be a little bit more sober with the amount that I use. My hair definitely feels very soft and moisturized, which is kind of the goal, right? So yeah, I liked it. But I don't feel like this is for every hair type for sure. If you have fine hair, if you have very fine waves or like very loose curl pattern, this is not gonna be it. You definitely have to be careful with this, but I do like it. And also, it smells amazing. It smells like a bubble bath when you're a kid. Then I went in with my serum and foam. Both of those had protein because I knew that these products are very moisturizing, so I wanted to kind of balance the routine out a little bit because my hair just needs protein to really do its thing. So then I applied my gel, and it's supposed to be very hydrating, so I was kind of like a little scared what's it gonna do to my hair. But I like the texture. It's very lightweight. It's not chunky. It's like smooth, very like thin formula. It's nice. It's like nice to apply. It does have a great slip. So if you're used to styling with your brush after you apply your gel, this is gonna be a good gel. I quite liked it. I was trying to not over apply once again, because these kind of lightweight textures kind of make you want to go in again and again and again and kind of layer it up. But you know, I want to give it a fair shot. So I kind of applied the same amount I would with a different gel. It was looking good. By the end of the routine, it was looking very good. There was some clumps, even though I was raking a lot. There was quite a bit of hold, even in like the wet stage, which is a good sign. And then when I started diffusing, there was just a little bit of cast, just a tiny bit. At some places, it wasn't like on my full hair, which is fine. So it's not something that really bothers me. If I don't get a cast, I don't get it. But what I liked is that the diffuser didn't break apart all the clumps. This wasn't the case. You can still see a lot of definition, which is caused mostly by the decent hold on this gel, even though it wasn't really that, you know, crunchy. Yeah, then I just proceeded as I usually do. I diffused my hair, I put in some volume clips and let it air dry for quite a lot of time. And then I scrunched out just a little bit of it with a bunch of oil. And yeah, that was pretty much it. So overall, I really appreciate the packaging. I love a good tube, and I appreciate the scents. I really like all the scents in these products. I think they're on point, and I really enjoyed the whole experience of washing my hair today, just because there were so many nicely smelling products. Next thing I really want to bring up are the textures. Everything feels very good. It's just, you know, when sometimes you have something in your hands and you're like, oh, that's weirdly whipped, or that's too thick, or that's chunky, that's weird, I have a texture thing, if you couldn't tell. But yeah, all of these things were smooth, nice, very easy to apply. Really just good in my opinion. The shampoo, good cleanse, not much else to say about it. My hair felt good afterwards. I only needed one wash, which is also a good sign. We have the conditioner that was very nice. It didn't feel as moisturizing in the hair when I applied it as it felt when I rinsed it out. So do not go overboard with that. It's doing its thing, even though you don't really feel like it does. Yeah, the Curl Nectar, the hair primer, I think it's good. I just kind of feel like your hair has to be very thirsty to, you know, be friends with it, or you need to have like a very coarse hair that, you know, is very dry and can handle a lot. If you have very fine hair, be extremely careful with it, or just avoid it altogether, because, you know, I listed all the ingredients before. It's pretty heavy. And the gel, I approve it. I think it's a good gel. I kind of have to like get more along with my hydrating gels, I feel like. But this is kind of like a middle ground. Like, I have gels that are like very hydrating and are like borderline glue, which I like because they have very good hold. Then I have gels that are like super lightweight, very slippy, hydrating, very nice. They don't do a cast, but they do a nice hold. They hydrate the hair, they're good. And this is kind of like a middle ground where it is hydrating and it's nicely lightweight in the texture, but then it gives you like quite decent amount of hold. And this is not something that I come across often. This is like a middle ground hydrating gel, and that is very rare in my collection currently. So I like it. I think I like it, but I also think that I might like it even more in the summer, because right now my hair is just not about that hydration, and it kind of wants that protein more. I would say this was a good box. It was a good one to end on, as well as I got to try a whole new brand. And I must say this was probably one of my favorites. I'm in love. I'm just in love. Look at that. I've been really not loving my hair lately because of the length, and also the hair dye is getting a little bit faded, and it's just pissing me off altogether. So I wasn't just feeling my wash days as much as I usually do, but this wash day, I'm feeling this wash day. Thank you very much. Les Secrets de Loli. I don't want to fuck up anyone's accent, because these products are damn good. And that is it for this video, I think. So I would recommend these products for sure. I think that the hair primer is the only product I would be a little bit cautious about. So this was a good Lockenbox to end on. So thank you very much for watching. Consider subscribing. And if you want to see more of my past Lockenbox videos, because there are not going to be any future ones for a minute, you can check out the playlist. Yeah.